Hey everybody, welcome to Deja Dream. Today we're going to go over the most common dreams people see in their sleep and discuss their meaning. Make sure you watch until the end because you might find the answers to the dreams that you have been recently seeing. The meaning behind our dreams is often hard to understand. However, these dreams have to be understood as most of them have important implications for our life. To help you decipher the meaning behind your dreams, we've gathered the most common dream symbols and their meanings. 1. Dreaming of a dead person being alive. Many are quite dumbfounded by this dream. Some feel happy about it, others are confused or simply scared. But what should you make out of this dream? If you dream of seeing a dead person who is known to be dead, you are reminded that there is a constant change in life, and it is essential to be prepared for the unexpected. If the person is unknown to you, it can be a forewarning that someone close to you is in danger. You have to be wary about this implication, as you might have loved ones who are about to experience difficulties or tragedies. 2. Dreaming of dead relatives. Have you ever had a dream about a deceased relative? Such dreams are very common. On the one hand, they can be comforting to those who have lost a loved one. On the other hand, they can be downright creepy. There are a couple of main reasons why people have dreams of dead relatives. For one, dreams symbolically represent real desires, feelings, and fears within us. They can help us to release repressed emotions and confront things that we would rather not think about. In most cases, dreaming about dead relatives means you are feeling unresolved about that person's passing. You may be feeling like you didn't get to say goodbye, or you are dealing with unsettled emotions surrounding their death. If you dream of a deceased loved one, it might be time to let go of the past and move on. 3. Dreaming of someone you know. What does it mean if you dream of someone? Dreaming of someone could mean a lot of things, depending on the context of your dream. For example, if you dream of an ex-partner, it could be that you are ready to let go of old grudges or feelings that still linger in your mind. If you dream of someone you know, but they are not necessarily a significant person in your life, you could be dreaming about an issue or challenge you have yet to face. But of course, this dream has practical meanings too. If you met the person in real life, it could be a sign that you want to meet them in real life again. If you already know the person, then it could be about the relationship you have with the person. Or it could mean you want to be closer to or farther away from them. If you didn't know the person in real life, it could mean you are thinking about that person or you are curious about them. 4. Dreaming of someone dying. Dreaming about someone dying is something that can be really scary. Fortunately, it doesn't mean someone is going to die. Death is a really difficult dream to understand, and there are many different ways to interpret it. Your dreams may be trying to tell you about a loss that you're going through, or something happening in your life. It could be a significant change or transition, as death is a symbol of an end or rebirth. Another possible meaning of this dream is betrayal. If the person is someone you know, then the dream signifies that you felt betrayed by them, and you are sad or angry about it. It is also possible that the dying person in your dream has the qualities that you don't have. Their death in your dream could be an expression of your jealousy to them. Dreaming of someone dying is also a potential symbolism of helplessness. The person in your dream might be you, and you are dying for rescue because of the difficult predicaments you are dealing with at the moment. 5. Dreaming of your crush. In Freudian terms, a dream is the fulfillment of a wish. But what if you dream about your crush? Does that mean you want him or her? Or is the dream telling you that you are already in love? Dreaming about your crush frequently means that you should pay attention to your feelings for this person. And if you're interested in them, you should take the next step and let them know. If you keep on dreaming about your crush, then it is a sign that you should express your feelings to them already. Keep in mind that your dream is your subconscious mind speaking to you. Hence, there's no need to hesitate. Go for it, especially if you have a good feeling about your confession. 6. Dreaming of white owls. Owl symbolism is deeply embedded in our psyche, due to the fact that these birds of prey have been associated with wisdom for as long as humans have existed. Because of this, witnessing an owl in a dream can lead to a variety of interpretations. While this is true, there are a few owl symbols that carry more significance than others, and to understand what they mean, it is essential to examine their symbolic meanings. Dreams about white owls usually carry the message that it is time to make a decision or face the consequences. They can also relate to financial hardships, a death, or a physical ailment, many times not immediately apparent. Dreams about white owls are also used as a medium to speak with someone who has died. The white owl is a spiritual messenger that carries the energy of wisdom and new beginnings. It has been the sacred bird of many Native American tribes and is considered a messenger of peace. In some cultures, it represents the messenger of the gods and may hold valuable guidance and messages from higher realms. The Native American flute was traditionally made from the bones of the white owl, and so this sacred animal has a strong relationship with the flute, bringing the message of clarity and inner knowing. If you saw an owl in daylight during a recent dream, there's a possibility that you will encounter new learnings and experiences. It is a revelation of knowledge and wisdom. A person or situation will teach you something valuable, and that's something you should be happy about. 7. Dreaming of a fish. What does it mean when you dream about fish? The fish in your dreams can take on many different meanings, depending on the other symbols in the dream and the context in which it appears. For example, if you dreamt of catching fish on your vacation, then the fish symbolizes a part of your life that you were enjoying. However, if you dreamed of seeing fish in an aquarium, then the fish symbolizes your desire to have fun and be entertained. Meanwhile, the dream of seeing a fish in the water can often be interpreted as a message to be careful, because you may be swimming with sharks. You may have something to prove to others, or you may be attracting others to you for the wrong reasons. This dream may also be telling you that you need to be more cautious about your current situation, or your circumstances will change. A dream of seeing a fish in clear water is a significant revelation that you'll acquire riches and power. The same thing is true with a fish going to the surface of the water. The latter symbolizes satisfaction, love, and material wealth. If the fish you see in your dream has swum in deep or muddy water, it may mean that you are experiencing difficult times in your real life. Dreaming about fish could also represent personal growth, breakthroughs, and even fertility. Are you eating fish in your dream? Well, if the fish is big, it is a sign that you are about to get profits or material wealth. However, if you ate a small fish in your dream, it means that you are about to experience minor annoyances. 8. Dreaming of a butterfly. Dreams about butterflies can represent immortality. Butterflies are frequently used in dreams to symbolize the transformation from one stage of life to another. Butterflies have a reputation of always being in a hurry, and this can lead to them being used as a symbol of those whose lives are moving too fast. If you are dreaming about butterflies, it may be a good idea to slow down and take stock of your life. But what does it mean when a butterfly lands on you? It might mean that you will encounter good fortune. A butterfly landing on you is a sign of career growth and opportunities to advance your development. In short, the dream is a blessing that you need to seize. If the butterfly flew away from you, it is a symbolism that you need to let go of someone in your life. These are the changes or transitions that you need to accept wholeheartedly. If you have seen a dead butterfly in your dream, it is a sign that you have unmet goals. These are dead goals or aspirations that you were not able to realize. 9. Dreaming of snakes. According to folklore, dreaming of snakes can have a wide range of meanings, from a symbol for prosperity to a warning about adversaries. However, while the meaning of snake dreams can vary widely from person to person, most dream experts agree on some basic symbolism. Most simply, a snake is often a symbol of something that you fear or that scares you, either in real life or in a metaphorical sense. When a snake appears in your dream, it is an indication that something big is going to happen in your life. It could be positive or negative. After all, the snake symbolizes both fear and transformation. Interestingly, snakes also symbolize sexuality and fertility. After all, the animal has a phallic shape, or a shape that resembles the male genital, if you know what I'm saying. On the other hand, the biblical meaning of snakes in dreams is a treacherous one. The animal has been portrayed as the symbolism of the devil, as it is the one that poisoned the first creations of God. In the Bible, the snake represents all the negative aspects of man. It also indicates betrayal and lies. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos related to dreaming meanings and much more. Check out this playlist of my top videos of dream interpretations, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.